All right, those fashions were fabulous, but do you know what else was fabulous?
What?
Billy Joel at the beginning of this show.
I know, if you missed it, the Edwards twins are so amazing, and they're going to be back.
Yes, Friday they will be back, but before they're back here, you guys can also catch the Edwards twins. You can watch them live at Rincon University High School, along with the Rincon University High School Boys Choir. They were here today. They also have the jazz band and Primavera dancers this Thursday at 7 p.m.
For more details, visit theedwardstwins.com or call 512-5145.
Also, remember, they'll be back here on Friday.
It's going to be amazing. Well, we cannot even begin to express how much influence and support the Girl Scouts have given so many young girls in our community.
And they are looking to continue their great work with some amazing announcements for the future. Ana Maria Chavez and Debbie Rich are here to tell us more about them. First big announcement is that, Ana, that you're here. This is such an honor to have you here sitting down with us because you, of course, are the national CEO for the Girl Scouts, but you have a wonderful tie here to Arizona.
Absolutely. Born and raised actually in Eloy, Arizona, and I'm a Wildcat. I came to law school here in Tucson, so it's always wonderful to come back home and to talk about this amazing organization that did so much for me as a child.
Absolutely, and I know we were talking on break, of course, it did a lot for me as well. I was a Girl Scout, and I think one really common denominator that we're seeing is that women in leadership roles as adults, many of them were Girl Scouts.
Yes.
And then I think, you know, I definitely feel like that has kind of paved the way for me and in my career, and I thank the Girl Scouts so much for that. Now, why do you think that is such a common denominator with women?
Well, first of all, a lot of people know our brand. We're very iconic, but we need to tell them the story behind the brand. First of all, we're 103 years old, so we are an iconic organization that's been in almost every community across the country and in over 90 countries in the world. In over 100 years, we've created women leaders all over the globe. Currently today, we have 59 million living Girl Scout alumni in this country. So they are running corporations, they are in your state legislature, they are actually the female governors in this country today. But they're also running their homes. They're building an amazing network of families who are giving back in their local communities. And what I love about coming to a local community is to talk about the local impact. And that's why I'm proud to be here with Debbie, who is our local CEO, who sees the impact of our program every day in girls in her local community.
Absolutely. And I know Debbie, we're talking about local and what people can do. And we were just talking also, we chatted a lot before this segment, but I said I wasn't a Girl Scout when I was growing up, but you said, you know, you're never too young
It's never too late. We're constantly looking for adult mentors and role models, and you are perfect examples of the individuals who we need to put in front of our girls. My motto is you can't be what you can't see. And so seeing you in your roles can allow them to project into their future. I can do this. I might not have a family history in television and radio, but I can do this as a career. I also think it's important that we as adults invest in girls. Every year, people give more to other causes than they give to girl causes on a national basis. And my whole thing is we've got to invest in the future of this country, and that's girls, right? It's a very important thing to do.
Absolutely. Well put. I think it's amazing. I think the fact that the organization has been around for 103 years says a lot right there. Now, I'm kind of curious, especially since it's been years since I was a Girl Scout, what are some of the changes maybe that we've had in the last several years?
Well, and I know that Debbie can speak at the local level, but I will tell you we've seen a great interest in all levels. Unfortunately, again, we need more volunteers. We have girls raising their hands saying, I want to be a Girl Scout. But if we don't have a volunteer to either be a troop leader or to lead programming on the weekends for them, we can't serve them. They can't be the future leaders in your community. In addition, we're always looking for financial support. And here in Tucson, in southern Arizona, we're actually running a campaign to allow adults to invest in the future of Girl Scouts and in their girls. And I think that's a wonderful investment to be had. The girls also talk to me. You know, the average age of my boss is 8 years old. And they tell me, you know, Eagle One, they said, we want you to invest in digital programming for us because we're digital natives. So help us take our Girl Scout cookie program to the digital age. So we did that last year through our digital cookie program, and they were able to sell online to customers. Of course, you're going to see them in front of local grocery stores here in Tucson in southern Arizona, but they're also joining on an e-commerce platform for the first time. They also want programs around STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. That's so critical. But I do want to give Debbie an opportunity to talk about other programs we do here locally.
Yeah, thanks, Ana. To speak to your question, Girl Scouts is that place where girls can try to do anything and do it in a safe place. And we've talked about that before. In our local community, because of the different demographics, you know, getting girls outside is really critical too. So our properties that can bring girls into our camp settings is really, really important. And that's the campaign we're on. We are building a place for girls in the center of Tucson, so girls from across the community can start having those away from home experiences in a safe place, in the hopes of getting them all the way up to Mount Lemmon, to our Whispering Pines Program Center, because we know outdoor education is critical for girls. You asked what was new in Girl Scouting. Well, what is new is what's old, because we know that our girls spend way too much time inside with their thumbs going. And so in our council, we've really made a concerted effort to figure out ways to bring girls back into the environment, back outside, back doing what girls need to do to have a well-rounded experience. So the program center that we're building on Broadway, right in the center of town, it's going to have all of those elements that girls can experience at our camp setting right here in town.
This is fantastic. I love to hear the new developments in our own community, and to have Anna here talking on the national level is just really special. So I want to thank you ladies both for joining us this morning. Thank you. And go Girl Scouts.
Right? Thanks for your support.
Of course. And to learn more about supporting the Girl Scouts, just call 327-2288 or visit girlscoutssoaz.org.